Pastor Dan here with the next installment of Proverbs Practicals and the last one for this Wednesday night. Last time we saw that we all need people around us, friends and family, who are there for us no matter what, and that we need to be that kind of friend and family too. This time we get a caution about the kind of deals that we make. Proverbs 17 verse 18. It says, "A man void of understanding striketh hands, and becometh surety in the presence of his friend." Now, there's plenty of warnings about debt in the Bible. That's not to say that taking out a loan is always bad or that it's always immoral to make loans. However, it is dangerous and it should never be entered into lightly. One of the most dangerous practices is becoming surety for someone, ensuring that someone else will pay their bills or you'll pay it if they don't, especially for someone you don't know. That is guaranteeing that someone else's debt will be paid. So when we come to this verse and it talks about striking hands, that's talking about making a deal, essentially signing a contract in their terms back then, like shaking hands today. The contract appears to be becoming surety for someone. Someone else has taken out a loan, they don't have the collateral to put up for it, so you promise that if they don't pay it back, you'll pay it back. And then it says that in the background of this deal, also present, is a friend. Now, when it speaks of being in the presence of a friend, I think there are several possibilities for interpretation. One is that the friend is involved in the deal somehow, and that can be dangerous. That can be something where when we let money begin to enter into friendships and business dealings, there's been a lot of friendships that have been ruined by a loan that wasn't repaid or wasn't repaid by the like people thought it was going to be or things like that. Money can drive a powerful wedge between people, but I don't know that that's the focus here. A second possibility is that you're doing something foolish and your friend is there to see it and you're shamed by that and it ends up damaging the friendship. It lowers their respect for you and it damages the relationship that you have with that person. But again, I don't know that that's the focus of this verse. More likely, maybe something the commentator A.R. Fawcett suggested. That is that the friend is there and they're advising the person not to make the deal because, hey, they're their friend. They care about them. They don't want to see them get in trouble. And the friend is there and they're saying, look, don't make this deal. Don't enter into this contract. Don't sign that paper. And the person ignores what the friend says. They just go ahead and do it anyway. And the friend here, they don't have any stake in the situation. Their only concern is what is good for their friend. But the person without understanding enters into a bad deal because they wouldn't heed their friend. Now, this does not mean that friends are always right. Sometimes they don't have all the information. They are human too. They can be just as fallible as we are. Nobody's right 100% of the time, or we'd just do whatever they said all the time and we'd be fine. People all make mistakes. There is definitely a time to make decisions that others don't approve of. We don't live our lives by committee. It's not a vote as to what we're going to do. We answer to God for our own decisions, and I don't think we'll get to punt the football to our friends at the judgment seat and say, well, I just did that wrong thing because they told me to. But if God gives us good friends with good heads, it's not showing much understanding to not at least hear them out. With their emotional separation and outside viewpoint, sometimes friends can spare us a lot of trouble if we'll listen to them. The ability to listen to others, grasp what they're saying, evaluate their counsel, and then take the right actions is one of the greatest marks of a wise person in the Scriptures. It's one of the greatest reasons why we need each other, so that we can give good counsel, receive good counsel, and be held accountable. Now, I hope these videos are a blessing to you. If they are, hit like, subscribe to our channel, share the videos around. As we did with the last two this evening, we'll leave this running for a little bit longer so that you can share thoughts and prayer requests in the live chat. And I hope that you are, especially during these times where we can't be meeting in person. I hope that you are praying for each other and thinking about each other and sharing thoughts from Scripture and just upholding one another as friends should. After the live chat ends, feel free to use the comment section. Until next time, I hope you stay well and walk in the wisdom that is from above.